And we're live. Thank you, everybody. Bienvenidos. Welcome back to another episode of Invite Only right here on Play Everything. We are live on Mixer.com. Thank you guys for tuning in, looking at us. Don't forget to share right now that we're live. Go ahead and like it, share whatever you can to get some viewership up. Let us know how we're doing. Obviously, join the conversation with Tambo, holding it down on the board. I'm your host, Compa Andres. Damn, you're getting better at it. I think I'm gonna try to get you like an honorary Mexican.
You know, he sounds the same every week.
Hey,
we've been waiting.
Oh, it sounds the same? No, he does it differently. If you pay attention, you know,
There's different inflections.
Escuchar.
Different
Ones,
what?
there's sad ones, there's happy ones.
Yeah, hit me with the sad one. I don't want to hear it, but hit me with the sad one. There you go.
He's never
He's
done
simping.
that.
That's a simping one.
He's never done that.
You don't know what I've done and what I haven't
You know
done.
what he's done.
Have you been here for every episode?
Yup.
But thanks.
It's a lie.
Thank you guys for listening.
Check the stats.
Watching us live. We are your weekly gaming news show. We go live on Tuesdays, 7 p.m. sharp, right here on Mixer.com /play everything. If you're tuning in, like I said, listen to Tambo. He's going to be in the chat. If you throw some sparks, let us go into that algorithm. Let us know. We're trying to get that trending.
Sparks are free.
Sparks are free.
So if you watching live on Tuesday at 7 o'clock
free.
right on Mixer.com /play everything, you get them for free.
Free.
So drop them. Helps us out. Helps us get in that algorithm.
Exactly. And if you can't watch us live, we also drop this on youtube.com /play everything. We drop it on any audio podcast. Friday, 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific Standard Time. No Easter shit.
Yes, indeed.
We drop it there. So if you guys can't catch us and tune in today, we got you covered on Friday. And yeah, we're going to get into it because obviously it's another fresh week. And thank you guys for listening. And got these beautiful people. Got that kid Flowers holding it down in the middle. Looking ever so fresh. I'm going to let you know right now, Flowers.
It's just
You like you a dime piece right now.
You do not look
How
like
you
that
guys
every day.
doing?
You do. This is not your everyday clothes right now.
This is my everyday.
You got the chain and everything.
This is me when I go out.
Remember the one time you came in looking homeless?
He was taking
but
it
I
out
was
the
at home
trash
all
and you're
day.
like, hey,
With
man.
his
So it'd be
girl
like that.
sandals.
What?
With his girl sandals, the fluffy ones.
Hey, shut up. Put that alone. Why y'all talking?
With that jacket,
Yeah.
it had like the
saying.
patches
And
on
the
it.
green durag.
Oh, my.
Neon green.
That's
Hey.
my home look. But look,
You
this
have
is
those
I
days
went out
to
today.
look
I had
like this.
school.
I got
I
your
had
back.
school today,
Got
so
your
it's
back.
okay.
Fuck up. I got your back. You have
play
those
recess?
days, Tambo, okay? To
Right.
look like this. You never look like this, okay, Tambo? You wish you could
Did
look
he just silence you like that?
like this.
I guess I
Just
can't
silence
talk
you
about
like that?
myself.
I'm trying to
You
help
just
you out.
silence the person
I
of
don't need
color?
help. I don't need your help.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
I got
Do your
this.
thing. Do your thing. Go ahead.
All right, it's
Just
me
go
on a
ahead.
normal day. All right, this is it. Something light. But
That's what we got. We got Flowers, and then
yes,
obviously you
your
got,
boy. Follow me at Bad Kid Flowers.
there you go. And then obviously you got Mikey over here. You can follow him at Cheeks_Junior.
What is going on, players?
What you
How
guys been
is
up to?
everybody?
I'm doing good, man. It's a long
I'm
week.
tired. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I feel like
We'll get through
February is going a lot faster than
How
January.
dare you?
Is it because it's Black History Month? I don't know.
I mean,
I'm sorry. I
should
just
laugh.
had it through there.
don't look at me like that. I can't help my response.
But no, that's just my thing. I feel like it's going a lot faster, just because of work, life things are just making it speeding up, man. Just
It's
speeding
going
up.
fast because
For
it was
me.
how many days? If it was March,
It's leap year.
That's
It's
not
29
our fault.
days. There's 29 days, bro. We got a leap year. You get that extra
I know,
day.
but it's going too fast, huh?
I wish it slows down. I wish I could, slow down.
All of a sudden,
And
you wish for it
enjoy
to slow
taking all the
down.
culture and
Taking-
information and really
Mikey,
learn.
No, you can't talk about that shit.
What are you talking about? I'm being serious.
You can't say it.
I, for one, petition for an extra day in February. Extra 2 days. Actually, extra 3 days. Be the first one to have 32 days.
Did you vote for Obama too?
Yeah. Did.
I bet you did.
Just once, though. No, I'm just kidding.
Just once? Wow.
Just kidding.
Damn, what about the other times? But it's all good.
No, too far.
What do you guys
I got
gonna
It's a
nothing to
do?
say.
joke. It's a joke. I couldn't even vote.
It was the last day to vote today. Speaking on that, last day to register to vote. So if you didn't, you still got time. I think it's 11:59. So if you're on the East Coast, you still have 2 hours.
I think it's California. Right?
Yeah,
Is California?
I think
Well,
so.
I don't
East
know. I
Coast,
don't know how this works.
it's 3 hours ahead. So they still have 2 hours. Being at
Today
10
is the
o'clock.
last day, but he's talking about he's giving
Yeah.
a shot.
Oh, you're smart.
Yeah.
Got it.
Thank you. I'm glad you realized. Get some respect around here.
But-
But yeah, today's the last day to
Don't
vote.
forget to
So make your voice count. Especially this year, especially.
Yes, sir.
Not gonna get too into that, but definitely make a vote.
Just exercise your rights, man. It's a beautiful thing to vote. So just vote if you can.
If you look like me, please vote. No real shit. No jokes. Like if
Ugly?
you look like me.
Oh damn! Yeah, but Tambo said ugly. That's just disrespectful.
Nah,
Dude.
I was reading the chat.
There's me.
reading
Oh,
the
the chat.
No,
Yeah,
it said
The
that's
that.
what
chat.
the
We got
chat
some
said.
sparks already in the
Yeah.
chat. Damn! Shout out. But I'm just kidding. It's all good. But no, that's true. But what have you guys been up to this weekend?
Nothing. Honestly, I've been
Nothing?
up to a lot of
Work?
nothing.
Grinding?
Working in school. Plotting, planning. Got midterms tomorrow. And next week. So really just grinding it out.
For sure. I saw something on your post, like you on social. You went to like Alcatraz or some shit. Did you do like that Bay Area tour shit?
Oh, Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Oh,
What'd you do for
yeah.
Valentine's?
Valentine's Day, me and the boo went out to the city, and we took one of those little boat cruises.
Yeah.
And where it took us like from bridge to bridge, and we like went past Alcatraz and shit. And we
And
went
you
out
had like
to
the
eat.
audio headphones and shit. Like they give you the tour and stuff.
Yeah, they give us
Yeah.
a little audio, little thingy.
Fun fact: I've
No
been
one
here.
listens to those.
I've
It's
been
cold
here
as
the whole
shit.
time.
You never been there?
I've been in the Bay Area for like my whole life. Never
Yeah.
done any of that.
Yeah,
Never.
I'm pretty sure you haven't left Hayward.
This very accurate almost. Yeah. Like anything outside. Like if my life is a gaming map, like everything outside of Hayward is blacked out because I haven't like traveled there. Put it that way. Yeah.
Well, if you like me and you like saving money, on the bright side, this was not that expensive, but it was a great date. I think about like $100,
That's not bad actually.
like 120.
Yeah.
Solid,
That's
solid.
solid.
She had a
Yeah,
good
but what'd
time,
you
so
eat?
that's all I care.
It's good, man.
What I ate
mean,
costed
I'm
a lot
just-
more, but I mean, you know what I mean.
I just want to know. We're not gonna go into
I
full
drop more
detail.
for the food than for the actual event.
Mm.
Hey, you
That's how it
eat
be.
good, live good, bro.
That's how it be.
I'm
Go to
that
100%
water bar?
for that guy.
The what?
Next time, turn you on water bar.
Water bar.
What do they do there?
I know. Well, it's seafood and steak,
Oh,
but bomb ass view. If you're in San Francisco ever, that is one of the best restaurants you can go. Make a reservation underneath the
I thought
Bay
it was
Bridge.
a bar.
Oh, there's a bar in it as well.
No.
what?
Bar and restaurant. You know, you heard one of those?
Yeah, there's actually a lot of those.
It's like it's like a
So
Chili's.
anyway, but it's all glass windows, and overlooks the Bay Bridge. Very cool.
Oh shit.
Very cool.
Nice.
Go during night.
What about you, Mike? What you want to do?
Might pull up.
I have been super busy, but I've been able to get a lot going here. I'd say. I mean, I don't really have days off anymore. So my free time is very sparse. But I've been I watched Mythic Quest on Apple TV, and I'm
That's out now.
It's been out yet.
Oh, wow.
I think it launched with the
What
service.
is that?
This
So it's you watch your Sunny. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
No.
Okay, so it's from the creators of it's one of the creators from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and
Mac.
it's basically about a game development studio and like the ridiculousness of it, and then like the ego you have to be like a
Game
game studio
designer,
head, like not
yeah.
even the game designer, like
You're the head. Yeah.
he's just like the game director,
Mm-hmm.
but like he just has such an ego and is such an asshole, and like it's just I really enjoyed it actually. It wasn't as corny as I thought it was gonna be. I love it because they kind of go into like the commentary on like how ridiculous like some of these kids are that are like influencers, right? And then how much their word carries weight, so
Yeah.
they like go and try to impress him. This is just the first
It is just
episode,
not.
and his name's like something almost like PewDiePie, but like Pootie Poo or whatever it is.
Something
And
close.
like yeah, he's just like a 13-year-old kid streaming with
Oh,
like
shit.
millions watching him, and like he's like talking shit, and like it's really interesting. I really like it. I thought it was really funny.
Is it like a weekly show, or did they drop all the
I
episodes?
think it's all episodes. Yeah, it's
Oh,
all
they dropped them
episodes,
all?
yeah. And
Oh,
the first
shit.
two are free.
Oh,
So
well, but you have
how
to pay for it. Yeah, my bad, my
so
bad.
after all of Apple's original shows, the first two episodes are free.
What's it called again?
Mythic Quest.
Mythic
Raven's
Quest.
Banquet. Dumb name. The last part. They should have just called it Mythic,
Mythic Quest.
Yeah. But so it's really cool. It's about like a developer like putting out an expansion, and then just the ridiculous. I like it because they shine ridiculous lights on the game industry in
Yeah.
a really, really clever and
Like they
funny
satire
way.
it
That
and
is
all,
like
yeah.
ridiculous and over the top, like Sunny in Philadelphia. But yeah, so really enjoyed that.
Great show.
Yeah. So I also have been playing Dreams.
Ooh,
How's that?
and then we're gonna get into that for sure. But give me your first impressions. I know you're like literally the only one out of all three of us here that are like, hey, Dreams.
I mean, you want to kind of tie that in right now? I don't know if you want
No,
to.
this is. I mean, I want you to go ahead and get your first impressions because obviously we'll go to Metacritic and then see what is going on. But I've heard a lot of people.
I've heard a
already-
lot of good things about it. Just
Yeah,
browsing
exactly.
the internet.
Dreams
Go ahead.
is a crazy idea and game that was executed perfectly.
Mm.
but it is not fun. Like, it's fun to like create stuff and like make your own world, especially if you're good at it, right?
Yeah.
And it's fun to be able to jump in and watch all these like really realistic, like there's a first person shooter that looked like really like it was just like a little clip, right? Almost like there's a lot of showcases inside of Dreams where it's like showcasing the power of it, and I think those are the coolest parts of Dreams, but none of it's fun. And then all the user, because you got to think about it. So Showcases isn't a game. Like the breakfast, you can go to the breakfast that we talked about a couple weeks. You're looking at it and it's crazy and it looks super realistic, right? And then you jump out, and this game has everything. Like, it's not just Mario Maker, Little Big Planet, where it kind of puts you more in a box, but it gives you so many tools at your disposal to where you can make a game literally about anything. You're not restrained to the mechanics of the game, right? I mean, you are a little bit, but like in terms of like the tools of the game, right? Yeah. You could literally put everything. They have full-fledged Marios that look like actual Mario, like
detail
character, like it looks like a Mario game.
Models and stuff.
They have Ratchet and Clank, and it looks exactly like Ratchet and Clank and Spider-Man.
Remakes, I was telling you.
Yeah. There's remakes, but none of them are that good. Like, I would just rather play the real thing. And like the Ratchet and Clank one's really, really cool, but like the shooting, like the mechanics aren't there. Like, I feel like on the mechanically, they didn't put enough in there to be able to. Again, I don't blame them, because that's almost impossible to put in like all these different mechanics that you can do and make things feel differently. But then there's like a Resogun knockoff, and it's like, it's cool and it's really crazy that somebody made that, but I would just rather play, Resogun. Like, it's almost identical to Resogun, but not as many mechanics, like saving the humans, and like, so that's my biggest issue with Dreams right now, is the user content is either the original stuff's kind of glitchy, because again, it's not professional game developers making this, right? So like, regular people, there's one where I jumped in and then I fell and it just broke the game. And then there was one where
you got blue screen, or did it just
no, it like, in terms of like, it like I couldn't get out of it, almost like a glitch, and then I just jumped out and I was like, okay, I'm done with that. And there's some really cool audio visual stuff in there, with like songs and music videos and things like that. And there's really cool showcases. Like, it's awesome. Like, it's crazy. They delivered on the tools to do stuff. But from what I've seen from the community, it's not anything that's really awe-inspiring or original or really plays the way it should. Like, even like on the Ratchet and Clank one, it just feels like you're kind of like a generic ass walk. And again, that's hard to do in a game like this, right? But at the same time, if that's your selling point, that's your platform, that's what you're putting up there, I was really disappointed in it.
So speaking of the community, like, do you think it has, like, is the community pretty large? Do you see a lot of people making things, a lot of like?
It seems like it's large, and it seems like it's getting really, really great reception, but I don't know how much fun people are really having in it. Like, again, you can create awesome stuff in here, and I think that's where the fun really comes in. But like, someone for me who's like more playing people's creations, now send them to me, tweet them at me at Cheeks Jr. Send me ones that I should play, and that are like complete games, that are fun games, like puzzle games, whatever. There's one I really like that was like a ball maze, and it was like super hard, but like outside that, and then there's like some racing ones, but like, and the racing mechanics actually feel pretty good.
So is it like needle in a haystack? Like, you have to like dig,
almost
find, and
that's how
find the good game.
That's how I feel right now. But like, they do have like the ones made by Media Molecule. Now there's only like 9.
You know what I think it is? I think maybe the game needs to just over time, like, it's only been like a couple weeks, right?
Sure, that's the wait and see approach, right? But again, from my impressions, from what I've seen so far, it's just I hope that they're like, all of a sudden we get these crazy games.
You see the potential for those crazy games?
Yes, I do. But I don't know how much they are limited, just because, again, I'm not the creative type, so I'm not in here for hours and hours and hours digging at the tools that they have. But like, I don't know how limiting some of those tools are in terms of the way a person walks, like how something feels, right? Because a game is all about feel, and it's crazy when you go and you play the Ratchet and Clank demo and you go, oh shit, this looks like Ratchet and Clank. Like, oh my gosh, this looks like a Ratchet and Clank game, and then all of a sudden you get into it and it's like, oh no, this does not feel like it's crazy how each game has a feel.
From
and there's specifics in terms of making a game feel good that you don't think about when you play a game, but then you jump into something with Dreams where it's like the look's there, the feel's not there.
From what I've seen
hard.
online, there was a lot of templates for building the game. Like I saw that you can start making a first-person shooter or a platformer, right? And then you can build off of like what someone's already created. So if they upload something like publicly, like a character model or whatever, you can drag and drop that in your game and like just build off of that.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess the wait and see approach would be the best way to really come at Dreams.
I don't know if Dreams can outlive a wait and see approach though.
Yeah,
But the reviews it's getting and the reception it's getting, I love them to death.
Everyone pushing this except for Sony is what I'm seeing.
Yeah, exactly.
surprisingly though, real quick.
Which is if you I mean they do internal tests in terms of like hey, like let's do like these mock reviews on like see where we would land with this game, right? And they must have seen like it was gonna review really well and like it's getting great reception. It got really great reception, at least in my circle, right? With the with the beta.
Yeah.
So it's like, why wouldn't you push it at that point? And it seems like everybody else, the audience is pushing it more than actual Sony, which again, it's a hard game to market. It's a hard game to understand. But I love them to death. But I vehemently disagree with him. Saw Greg Miller tweet out that it was
Joker
like,
one,
that
right?
look out. No. That had nothing to do with it though. He said look out, Cyberpunk and Last of Us 2 Dreams, something game of the year, right?
Game of the year. Wow.
And look,
I mean,
it is an impressive game, and it is crazy how much that they were able to accomplish and pack into that game, and be able to give people to be able to make these Mario models, and like there's actual music you can import yourself, and like it seems like a
Make your own
copyright
beats.
nightmare, but it's crazy that they did it, right? But it is. I don't know how anyone could see this as a game of the year. Yes, technically it's a sound game, but in terms of the content or the fun factor, it's just not there for me. So I mean, I that's ridiculous to me to even like think of this as like a game of the year.
is it because of like the scope of this game? Is it that idea where like it's game of the year because of how big and massive and vast this game could be, the potential of it could be?
Sure, but that doesn't make a game of the year.
No, I mean,
Like,
you're absolutely
cool.
right. Just because of like how, I don't want to say buggy, but it's not hitting the ground running right now.
It's not buggy, and it's not about hitting the ground running, right? It's the quality of the game, and the quality of the game is great. It's just the fun factor is not there
right now.
So I mean, if there was a game of the years where we're focused on the soundness of the game, or like the mechanics of the game, or the creativity of the game, or the even the sheer overreaching what's the word I'm thinking of?
You got to tell me what it is.
I'm trying to think of
You
it.
got to push it.
I
there.
can't think of it. But like the
Fail.
the goals of this game, right?
Yeah.
But
end game of it?
but at the end of the day, it's like the content's not there. Like, and Media Molecule probably could have done more with like making more themselves, like
Yeah,
more
they have
levels and more
9
games.
levels.
and
More
stuff.
games to start.
Yeah, from what I
9?
saw, it was about like 9.
You would think they would have at least a little bit more, just kind of inspire more ideas.
Yeah, 30
Well, I feel
something
like
like
they
that.
probably just created like one of each kind of like genre to give people like
That's
some
true.
idea to start.
Kind of like a plug, like a kind of like
And-
what you said, template.
Exactly.
It
So I can see
is
that.
insane because it's like you can jump in and out of these dreams so fast. There's
Really?
no loading. It's so seamless. Like I said, the game itself it's crazy how streamlined the game is.
Yeah, that's why the game of the year.
Media Molecule, this is not no knock on them. It's just putting out almost a social media platform for gamers, right? Because that's kind of how
Yeah.
they're looking at this. And relying solely on user created content, like that's gonna put you back to the corner.
Well, when you look at games, I'm sorry, I didn't
No,
mean to
you
cut
good,
you off,
you
my
good.
man. But
No,
when you look at games like Minecraft, like I feel like that's essentially what Minecraft was, and that game's being sold for I don't know, like what 3, 4 years, 5 years now. And they're still flying off the shelves, and they just now put a single story in there. So I feel like just being able to have user created content when you're making your own maps and your levels and essentially making your own games within these, you know what I mean, the Minecraft walls. I feel like you'd be able to do that even to a better degree on Dreams. And maybe that's where the game of the year and the long potential longevity of this game really comes into place.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. No.
I almost think Minecraft too. It's like it's community based. It's about playing with people, right? And with this, it's almost hard to compare to Minecraft, but is Minecraft, like you said, within the walls of Minecraft, whereas Dreams has no walls. It only has limitations in terms of like mechanics or being able to animate like a stepping motion, like to things like that to make a game feel right, really, and instead of just giving you like a generic walk. Again, I don't blame them because that would be impossible to do and put into the game, but it does make certain things not feel as good. And it is cool to jump in and check out some of these experiences, but outside that, I can't see me playing hours and hours in Dreams, like playing things. Like I could see me creating things and really trying to like.
You see more of yourself creating?
But like I said, I'm excited to see what comes out of it. But it was disappointing for me just because that's a game I really wanted to love, and that's a game I wanted to for it to do good. And it looks like it's going to be doing good.
It's going, yeah.
I just think you have to give it some more time.
No. I'm saying that too.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
But at the end of the day, it's like that's not a guarantee for anything.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of money just to put on the shelf and hope something cooks out of it.
Even the levels that they did, I wasn't super
blown away.
And
it's crazy because they had how many years to work on this game? I mean, yeah, they had to get like the software down and like how to build and this kind of share kind of.
It's an ambitious game, and that's the word I was looking for.
Ambitious game.
Well, I wouldn't want Media Molecule to, even if they did make those 9 games, I wouldn't want them to really create something that's till the ceiling of what the game can do. Like I said, I want them to kind of set a template, and then from there I can kind of take their idea of a first-person shooter or platformer and just build on that and kind of make my own idea. I don't want them to really come in and like, yeah, you want like obviously a game mode or whatever to be more complete and more fun, but I think like the ground base of this game is to sell a dream, which you can create essentially.
Damn.
Sure. But like I said, that's what I've been talking about for a while. Is like I don't know how commercially viable. Like I don't know how long this is gonna stick around. I don't know how long people are gonna stick around like me, who are like the user content's not there. Maybe play around with creating for a little bit, but I don't know how long. That's the thing. How long they're gonna stick around because Minecraft is slow build and then all of a sudden it has a long burn, right? Whereas this one, I'm afraid it's gonna have a bigger pop at launch and then completely die out
quick.
But who knows? Like I said, and that's what's exciting about this game, is it's not finished, essentially. But not in the bad way that we always talk about, but in terms of it's a social media platform, and Twitter didn't get good until, they added video support and, added all this stuff. So it's like, well, I mean, we'll see.
It was free, though.
We will see.
So Media Molecule, obviously, the makers of the game. Checking out the reviews on Metacritic, going to like their big score, 90% for the critics. This is based off 35 reviews. They got 90. I mean, like you said, it's solid.
Who's the highest? Is it a 10?
The highest is 100. Yeah, there's hundreds. They got 10s. Oh my
God. Who? By who?
But I mean, nobody, not the major that I see. There's Critical Hit that give it 100. God is Geek 100. I'm trying to look for something that I look for.
What Polygon do it?
Nobody cares about Polygon, dude.
Exactly, and that's why I want to know.
Why'd you ask for him then?
But that's just 90, so that's not bad. But then here's a user part, right? User score is at a 7.9 out of like a lot of reviews based on 910 ratings. So there's a lot of people, generally positive reviews for this game, and it's crazy how it's getting such a rate. I mean, I would consider these rave reviews. I mean, when you get a game that's at 90% and you got a user score for like a 7.98. That's pretty damn good for a game.
Rightfully so. What they built
there's
was fantastic.
And your butt for that.
My butt is the community.
Yeah.
Not that like they're terrible or anything. It's just like I don't. the content's not there yet.
There's a review real quick.
The foundation's there, but the content's not there.
There's a review on this from a user review, and it says 0. And it says, trailer doesn't show how boring and uninteresting this game is. And that's the review.
And that's clearly someone that's just a
non-creative.
That's an
asshole review, but it's just like, there's 10...
He's just not a non-creative. He's looking to play games, and essentially that's not what Dreams is.
Yeah, and there's
it is, but it's not. I mean, based off the reviews and the user reviews, like it's clear to see that this game, and I think everyone kind of understands that this game has a lot of potential. It's definitely a game that they can probably look forward to, but at least not right now. And I feel like Dreams could become one of those games that you kind of just hop in and then every day or every other hour so you can play literally something different.
And that's my thing too, right? So if it is a very community-based game, right? I remember seeing that trailer or a video of a guy doing a tutorial of how to play or how to create in Dreams. And he spent like a good hour and a half. I don't know, we were talking about it, and he just created an hour and a half of like a little island and then like a guy who just runs around in it.
I've seen that video.
And I'm like, damn, like if that was me, I don't have the time and patience to kind of do that at all. Like I don't have the time and patience to, all right, hold on, let me build my island, let me do this and do that, and next thing you know, I just have my guy run around and that's it. And I'm like, that's just 1 hour of gameplay, right? Creating. Are these creators? Are they getting incentive to create, or are they just kind of getting it out there?
No, they're creative.
Of course
There are people who are sculptors.
That's a cool thing about it, though.
Artistic.
It would be so cool to see like somebody get hired from a studio. Like, oh damn, who created this level?
Media Modicules has done that.
That'd be
With
so
Little
dope.
Big Planet, they
Like,
hired a lot of their top like
Designers, right?
designers on like user created.
They've done that before?
Designs. Yeah.
So I mean, imagine this game too. I mean, you're getting more tools. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's be other companies too who'd be like, yo, who created this fucking level?
Yeah.
Fucking hit them up. Hit them up. What's their fucking LinkedIn?
And it's a great way.
And it's crazy.
If you
It's
don't have
crazy.
tools or computer, especially when you're young, right? Where it's like you're in high school, you can't afford like a animating software, and like building a game's complicated. But if your artistic vision's there,
Yeah.
the tools are there for you to use. Where you don't have to get into
right.
C++ and like all these crazy programming, and like it takes so much to build a game, right? And if you're in high school or if you're in college and you build like a awesome level in Dreams, like I feel like that's something you can add to your portfolio, where it is
Truly,
like
yeah.
to a studio and be like, look, like my
created this.
artistic vision's there, right? And like check out this is like one of the highest rated Dreams levels, and like it's really fun and creative and blah blah blah, blah.
So I think maybe that's why Greg is kind of picking at saying Game of the Year, because not only is it a great game, but it is an outlet for people too. Like it's an outlet to create and build something that they never had the chance to.
Look,
So,
if
do you
Game
think-
of the Year was about ambition,
Yeah.
and it was about, like I said, a very solid delivery on like the thing that you said you were going to deliver on,
Mhm.
which is essentially a game engine, a easy to use game engine that runs really really well, then yeah, it's Game of the Year. But I feel like a big factor that is fun. Like, is the game fun? Like, I feel like that's at least like 50%, right?
True.
At least 50% of a Game of the Year nomination.
I feel like as a non-creative, as far as game developing
Sure,
goes,
yeah, absolutely,
probably isn't fun.
absolutely.
But if you are one of those game developers, probably the shit.
No, I'm sure if you are a creative type, and again, I'd like things like that, but I'm not good at things like that. But I love building houses in Sims, and like I love doing like stuff like that, and like creating, like even in Call of Duty, like the emblems, right? And seeing how creative you can make your emblem, things like that. I do like. It's just, I don't know if, I mean, yeah, I guess The Sims is a game, right? Like,
Sims is a
like,
game.
and that is about like creating, right? And like living your life or whatever. And like, this is about creating. And I guess if like their game is the creation part, then yeah, like it's a solid game. It's an interesting argument to be made. And I do agree with that. Like, it's an interesting article to be made, but like, I don't know. There's no answer to this. Like, and that's what's so hard about this.
Wait and see.
Yeah, no, I mean, because like I said, I probably won't get into Dreams unless it does pick up, kind of like what Flowers is saying. I know it's not hitting the ground running and it's kind of getting through that build up, but if they start showcasing more of like the games that they have, like, hey, these are the 10 plus levels that you could play right off the bat, and then you got a whole community of games, then I'll be like, you know what, I don't have to create, let me just play, I'll go ahead and join in. Because if I have to create a game, it's gonna be a side scroller, like just run from the guy. I'm gonna make a guy run from that end to that end. There you go.
Boom, have a race.
Yeah.
That's an event. That's a race.
The thing. I like platformers and stuff like that, and I didn't see anything
Platformery.
super crazy. And that's the thing. It's like I don't know, and I kind of want to get in there and
You're
see
getting
if I
mad
can
at
give
other
it a go
people
with a
Create
like,
something
make it.
better.
with a side-scrolling platformer. I think that would be fun, and I think that's the fun of the game is the creation part. But like, yeah, man, I'm interested to see how much Sony wants to give this gas in terms of keeping it going. And I know they did say that obviously if it does well, they want to port it over to the PS4 or PS5.
That's crazy. Because I mean, hopefully it's like you guys are saying. Hopefully it's a game that's kind of like Minecraft, where it kind of has that fire to kind of last that long to get into it. Because it's an interesting game, and not that many games we have this ambition of a game to kind of.
I bet you this is a PS. If they port it over, it will be a PS Plus launch game for the PS5.
For free.
I don't know about all that.
I think
For
that
free?
I honestly think that's how you get this community thing going.
Yeah,
free?
I mean,
Yeah, PS Plus game. I mean, you paying for it somehow, but yeah, for free.
you'll pay for it, but it's free.
For free.
It's free to download,
No
but
such
guess
thing as
what?
a
My
free
favorite
lunch.
thing to hear.
But that's dope. I mean,
You come 1-on-1. You know what I mean?
How many hours did you play into it? Did you actually how many?
I didn't
A
play that.
couple hours.
Couple.
Oh.
Just get into it a little bit.
But like, it's such bite size. It's
Yeah.
like in a couple hours you can get through a lot of content.
It's true. I mean, the idea is you could go in and out so seamless.
And it is seamless. Like, that's the one thing that's crazy to me is like there's no loading. Like, it feels like there's virtually no loading.
Interesting.
Just in and out. That's gonna be clean if
We
there's a
gotta
lot
look
more
at. If
content.
you see a good video, Mikey, do me a favor, send it.
Oh, well, and I've seen cool
Dude,
stuff.
The only cool thing
but
I
a
seen
lot
was
of
the
it-
one that Greg did. I guess Greg Miller guy.
the Joker one, yeah.
Yeah.
That Greg Miller guy. Yeah, no.
Nobody does that guy.
The Joker one's cool, but like even that, if you look at it, you're like, what's the game in this? Like,
I mean, if you could recreate like a moment or something, like for me, that'd be hella funny to me.
yeah,
Like that
sure,
thing.
there's a lot of that, and this is your game.
Really?
Yes, there's a lot of recreations of like really cool stuff.
Oh, it's okay recreating of that, like a movie recreating or something.
yeah,
What if
everything.
they do like a
like remakes
anime,
of games,
like
essentially.
like remake anime stuff too? That'd be pretty dope. No,
Nah,
that's such a unique style. If you port it over to Dreams, I don't think it'll work. Is that what?
I mean, game developers like in general can't get anime games right, but that's a different
What do you
discussion.
mean? What about what's that game?
Dragon
Jump
Ball
Force.
Fighters, dog.
Jump Force. What about that game?
Jump Force?
Yeah, you're a big Jump Force fan, weren't you?
I mean, Jump Force was decent.
Oh,
No,
okay.
and that was decent.
Wasn't
I heard
right.
it was great the first time.
It was right. It wasn't right. I mean, I put a lot of hours into it clearly, but I mean, it wasn't like the best like anime game.
So it's a bad game.
It was decent.
Make up your mind, bro.
I heard it was a bad
There's no such thing as decent games.
No, there's a bunch of decent games out there, but it's cool. Yeah, let's see what happens with that though. But
game. What you been playing, Big Poppy?
What I've been playing?
Before we get into the news.
Sure,
news,
yeah,
news.
that was that was one of the news.
Well,
those
yeah, but
critics,
like,
but
one of the
other than
news
that,
we
for
tied
me,
into my thing.
I'm actually really happy that I got back into BioShock. It was part of the free games, obviously, if you guys didn't know.
You didn't have it
PlayStation.
already?
Ah, fuck! It was free.
I think it still is.
Say less. I'm down with that
You
shit.
didn't
Right
have
after
it
we're
already?
done.
I played it, but I never had it for the PlayStation.
Oh, I picked it up for like $10 on disc.
Guess
Like
what?
a while
I got
ago.
it for free. No, but I got back into that BioShock game, and then the remastered. It actually looks really good. Like the first BioShock, and they remastered it. I'm actually really surprised on how it looks. Feels good, looks good, and kind of remembers like how just that feeling, that eerie feeling of being underwater and that dystopia like feel and look. Just something so great about it. Like I remember I was just literally playing the game the other day, and then you're in a well lit room, and then lights go off, and I'm just like, oh shit. I got scared. I was like, fuck.
I want to go back and play it with my Hue light box. My Hue sync box.
Ooh.
I'm waiting for them to put Dead Space on
Hey,
the PlayStation.
yeah.
That'd be
bro.
nice.
Yeah, bro.
That'd be
That's
nice.
one of the games where it's like that Hue sync box. That's what it's for.
That's pretty nice.
It's for BioShock. They made that exclusively for BioShock. You haven't played BioShock yet? Oh yeah. I'm
It's a
excited.
really great
Oh, yeah, I
single
mean, you're
player
not gonna
game
play
that you
it.
will never beat.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'd touch it though. Fill it up a little bit. I fill it up a little bit.
You won't go all the way? Is that what you're saying?
Nah, I'm a little bitch.
You'll go to first base?
Stip.
I'm just going.
It's all good. But I've been playing that, guys. I've been playing that game. Like I said, it's free. Don't forget to download that game. It's still one of my favorite all-time games. It's such a great game to get it back into. Finding all those diary files, hearing more of that lore. I just love exploring it. The only thing I say about BioShock was the hacking. Do you remember the hacking part, Mikey? How easy it was to hack?
Yeah.
It was just, what's that game where you just have to like make the flow or...
That you mean the first
mini
iOS
game
game
that-
that ever came out when the iTouch came
And
out?
I'm like, look, like, this is part of a game. This is how you hack a robot, a hack a vending machine. You have to like make the flow of ooze go from one end to the other. I was like, that's so weird part of a hacking game.
Hey
but
man, though that game is
I
phenomenal.
was up in there. That was fun.
Fuck is y'all talking about?
Maybe if you played BioShock, you'd get it.
I'll touch it. I told you.
I want you to go
Little
all the way
touch.
in. I want you to go all the way in and then.
No, he ain't ready for that. He ain't ready for that commitment.
Yeah, you're right.
Just a little touch, a little
Mystery
rub.
complete.
A little touch of rubbing, a little couple pokes, and you pull out.
Up in the garage, up where the bikes are. You know what I mean?
Hopefully it makes you want more, right?
And I'm pulling out.
Pull out game strong. What about
We're children.
Tambo? Do we have any kind of sparks or anything? What's going on? Do we got anything good going on?
Yeah, we got a couple sparks from Rayman.
My man.
And Miguel L. Jr.
Shout out.
Shout out. Thank you, guys.
Miguel,
Appreciate
thank
it
you.
again. Don't forget mixer.com/play everything. Don't forget to share. Drop some sparks. Let us know. Join the conversation. Thumb on the keys right there. So if you guys want to ask a question, let him know. Thumb will write it down. He'll interrupt us and let us know what you guys are saying. So appreciate it, guys. Keep on going on. Let's get into that next bit of news.
News.
Because this is the news that I wanted to talk about or a little bit, kind of get
Just
into
talk
it.
over It's cool.
Hey, he's making a remix.
Let the man
bro.
do it. I know,
It's
that's what I'm
remix.
saying.
Go
Well,
ahead. We
we
gotta keep
we
talking.
weren't even in the news.
Oh,
you know?
sorry, cool. Well, either way,
Let's get into the news. And I do the news
remember
thing. He does that.
remember last
whole
week when
thing.
we complained about that 51 gigabyte download
Yeah,
for Call of
they-
Duty,
they-
and
they
we're like,
make
why
it
the
lower?
fuck is season 2 so big? Like, this is ridiculous. Like,
What about it?
guess what?
What about it?
There's a lot of rumors, and it's not officially confirmed, but it's damn near. There's a whole bunch of leaks, whole bunch of websites. Everybody is pretty much reporting that
Don't
Call of
say it.
Duty Season 2 is gonna have bada bing bada boom battle royale.
We talked about this.
Oh,
But it's
my
Warzone. But there's
God.
more leaks, and I just want to talk about this because I'm all such.
Now I
battle
see
royale.
why it's on the news.
It's called Warzone, and then it just kind of give you guys an idea. They're trying to kind of what I feel like they're doing at the very end. There's like an in brief of what they kind of do. They're trying to combine a bunch of what's making
Hey, who gives a fuck? Fuck
You-
Warzone.
That part.
What?
That part. That's
Fuck
the part.
Warzone.
You don't like Warzone.
I'm not.
I wonder
anything
if-
that has to do with battle royale, bro. I don't want to hear it.
How's season 2? Do
Leave
you like
Call
season
of
2?
Duty alone.
Do you like season 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
cool.
let's
sick.
start a
This
petition.
is part of fucking season 2.
Smack
So
it.
fucking
Let's
get
those
used to
do
it, okay?
something.
You know what? I hope that they don't have you like force you to download the fucking download.
Well, it's already there. I mean, that part of that 51 gigabyte. You know when you
Oh,
go
it's
to
already part of it.
when you go to the class, there's a section in the game right now in season 2 where there says classified,
It's like
Okay.
Apple.
and they're saying that classified. They're saying in early March. That's
Okay, I
when
thought they were
they're
gonna
saying-
have to like
It's
tack
like-
on like
it's gonna
25 more
release.
gigs.
It's like when Apple gave you the U2 album that you never wanted. That's what
I
this
still
is.
remember that shit. I still remember.
This is fucking Activision's fucking U2 moment where they all force something down our fucking throats we don't want.
It's Infinity Ward though.
Because it was crazy because a lot of people had to delete
Bitch.
stuff for that 51
It's
gigabyte download.
Activision
Yeah. it's
developer.
okay.
Bitch.
But let me just tell you guys what so far the leak is and what kind of people are
That's what you
saying.
look at now.
I usually typically
Confusion.
don't like rumors, and I never do.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
But these are the rumors. I'm like, oh fuck. I
Yeah, you always talk shit on me about
So
Yeah,
talking about
because
the
I don't
rumors.
like rumors. But this,
It's news. Rumors are news. Tombo,
I-
confirm or deny.
yeah. You know what? How about this? Going forward, let's talk about rumors and shit. How about that?
I just want to know: are you hype?
For this one, I am.
Okay, let's get into it. What is it?
What? For, oh, well.
I'm curious because I didn't actually read this part.
So one of the cool, unique things is that they're saying it could be up to 200 players in a game,
That
broken
sounds
into squads.
toxic.
And it's gonna, like I said, it's kind of using everything similar to every
the
other battle
F-bombs.
royale together. So they're gonna have like a revive system. They're gonna have the pinging system. But what the cool difference is they're gonna have this, like what's it called, plunder, or goulash. Like if you die, it's not officially the end. Like if you die and I die, we could go 1v1 real quick, and then if I win, I go back into the game.
That sounds pretty cool, but
See,
200
It does
players?
sound pretty fucking cool,
It's
right?
a cool idea. He's getting me. He's getting me.
Am I really? Am I getting you?
so
Yeah.
what do you mean if
Ooh.
you
Keep
die
going,
and
though.
I
I'm
die?
not
What does
there
that
yet.
mean?
Look me in
So
the
like
eyes.
if it's like the last two people in the game and we kill each other or I kill you, I don't win, we have to play again?
So the rumor is that death doesn't count you out of the match entirely, and instead it puts you in a gulag where you fight 1v1 against another player to return to the match.
Oh, that's why there's so many goddamn people.
And so another part of it too is that there's kind of, like I said, there's so many aspects of so many battle royale games into this. Another thing is this plunder, right? So the in-game currency, like in the game, because there's too many people. I guess the idea is that you could actually go into battle royale and then like, if you're doing good, you could like drop off your loot for in-game stuff. Yeah, I know, I hear it too.
Who's fucking dog?
There's a dog. I don't know. It's on the loose, dog. It's a very loud dog, actually. Holy shit. We're getting distracted, boys, but it's all good. Existing Modern Warfare players will recognize some areas of the map in this large ground war mode. It's reportedly that there's a new plunder currency that can be spent for gear, but you'll also drop your own plunder if you're holding when you're taken down. So the plunder is the idea of your loot. In-game loot for Battle Royale, you could actually
So it's
kind of escort
in-game.
it out, kind of
Okay.
like the Division 2 when you're in the dark zone. You have
Yeah.
to like take your loot to the
Take your plunder,
and then let it go. Yeah.
take your plunder, then go.
So there's a whole bunch of cool, crazy aspects that they're trying to do. I think there's going to be very ambitious of Battle Royale game.
They
If
should've
all
just-
this is kind of reportedly true.
This is just called the loot like booty. That'd have been great. You gotta
And
take
there's
your
going to be
booty.
kill streaks, and there's going to be a whole bunch of other shit, too.
You die, you lose your booty.
Don't lose your booty. That dog
That'd
was
been
really
great.
fucking
They
close.
should have called it booty.
2,000 sparks and I'll skin that dog live on it. I don't know if you can even pick that up double.
I don't know, but it's all good. But that's what it is for Call of Duty Warzone. It's part of that big update. It's part of that thing that when you go to Call of Duty, it says classified. They're saying that that's in there. And
That's
I
probably
remember
like 40 gigs on itself.
So what's the loot though? I don't understand that.
the loot. I'm pretty sure. I mean, how big of it is? I'm pretty sure. Like, I don't know how they're doing it as far as
It's a rumor,
like,
dog.
currency and stuff like
I
that.
don't know.
Like, I'm pretty sure, like, to upgrade a skin or upgrade something, like, hey, you got this crazy skin or whatever it may be, there's going to be in-game loot where you have to, like, extract it or kill somebody to get their loot.
Oh
or
shit!
like
So you
that.
can get skins and shit.
Yeah. That's what I mean. This is all rumored and all, but
Cool.
that's the idea of it, too. And I remember that I put that out there in the story. And I remember,
But you have to win to get the loot. That seems like a bitch.
And so one of our, we had a listener question real quick. We could throw that in there. Julio, my homie Julio, also known as J Kills. He streams on Twitch. Check him out. J
Hey,
underscore
what are
Kills.
we doing? What are we doing here?
He's asking a question.
here.
He
Stay
wants to
right
know.
here.
He
Mixer.com
said, "What's your
/
take?" Oh
flavor.
shit, you're right on Twitch. What? I know. I told him to go to Mixer. He don't want to. But he's asking you guys or everybody here, what's your take on the Modern Warfare Battle Royale? Is it too little, too late to do it, and should they have done a standalone game and not kind of shove it down your throat, kind of like the U2 album?
I
U2
think
style.
I could have saved about 40 gigs on my PlayStation. And I
I
would
think
have
you
just
realistically
fine.
could have. Yeah, you did. You
I would
probably
have been
could've.
just fine.
So
That's
you,
how I feel.
if it was free, you wouldn't download it.
No,
Yeah.
No, you
no,
would.
no.
that's my
So
energy.
you
You
really-
weak bitch. You would.
No, I
You'd
wouldn't.
cave.
Why would I do it?
You'd cave.
You
Why?
would.
Why?
You would play it though.
If
What
it,
about
if people
this?
were talking about it, you'd be like,
I feel like-
I'm gonna fucking play it. I
Yeah,
just
like,
want
you
to try. I
You
just
think
want
I'm
to
just one
try
of
it.
those? You think
I
I'm just one
want
of
to try
those?
it and delete it and not finish it.
Think I'm just one of those just mainstream dudes. Like, oh, everybody likes this. I'm gonna
Yes.
try it.
Yeah.
100%.
Never been that guy. Not me. Not I.
Anyway,
Too little, too late though, or you're good with it. You could be
but
without it.
what's too late though? Like implying too late, saying that Call of Duty is doing bad. It's not.
Well, for Battle Royale, like, should they have done it as a standalone game, or should they?
I mean, this is fine. I mean,
It's
just
whatever.
like Fortnite, right? Fortnite made like their battle. Fortnite, as we know it, was a added part of a game.
True.
A
And it's
single
still in
player
beta.
Yeah.
Still in beta.
So
Still
yeah,
in
it's still
beta.
in beta.
Yeah,
Imagine
do
it comes out of beta, you lose everything.
Oh fuck! God, riots. There'll be
My
riots
ninja
everywhere. My ninja skin. Tambo's gonna be crying all his loot that he got, all your skins, all your.
I think Tambo quit.
School
Yeah.
shootings
All
all
your
across
emotes.
the land.
Tambo quit
Rough.
Fortnite. He was pretty good too, and then like season 2 dropped, and he just
I'm
like,
just
I don't know
saying.
what the fuck is this?
Boats, fucking.
There's
You can
boats.
fish.
You
Bro,
can fish.
You can fucking. You eat the fish and it
What are
gives
we
you
fishing
like
for? I
health.
thought this was a battle royale.
That's what I.
Yeah, you can fish and
That's why he just
fucking-
dropped it. He's like, fuck
Yeah.
this.
Once they added that, like all the other extra
Add some
shit,
horses.
You can walk on water now.
nah,
I'm
just
just
playing, I
saying,
don't know.
chat. If we get like 1 million sparks, we will have Tambo do the floss dance right now.
And if we do that, I'll top it so Andres could do the floss dance.
We'll both do it. We're gonna be flossing together.
Negative.
Drop the sparks. Drop those
Drop
sparks
the
right
sparks,
now.
boys.
Gotta
We
start
go-
now.
We're gonna floss it up right now.
Um,
We'll do the Fortnite dance challenge.
yeah, no, I don't think it's too late because I feel like that implies that it was like doing something bad,
Yeah.
or it was failing, which it's clearly not.
Yeah.
I think it's whatever. Like, it is kind of dumb if like people don't want to play this that they have to download 50 gigabytes, and eat up their memory on their PS4. But whatever, this is the world we live in.
Yeah. True.
But I mean, I'm sure they might break it off eventually. Like if this succeeds, I'm sure they'll break it off just
I
like
think they
Fortnite
should.
kind of did and
Yeah.
kind of forgot about everything else. But I don't think that's gonna happen because Call of
I
Duty is
don't
still
think-
huge on its own.
Yeah.
I feel like this is Call of Duty just again trying to actually innovate in the battle royale area, other than just doing what they did with Blackout and
True.
making a shitty game.
And if they, I mean, like I said, if these rumors are true about, the ping mechanism that kind of the Apex has, and the new twist of plunder, and then the gulag where you can kind of come back even after you die, like those things sound pretty fucking cool to me. Like,
What if
But-
it takes you to Rust?
dude, that'll be fucking
You die and
dope.
it takes you to Rust. Snipers
That'll
only.
be fucking, dude. Hey,
Headshots
Activision,
only.
we're giving you gold ideas right now. Pay attention.
That seems like some nostalgic bullshit.
I still
that
wouldn't
they
play
do.
though.
No, you would.
Well,
you are.
Would.
I
You're
guarantee
just saying
you.
this now.
You want to bet?
Oh god.
No, I'm gonna bet, but I'm not gonna play.
Bet the 200 that you have, dude. Bet the 200.
No.
I'm
He's
not.
weak. He's weak, ladies and gentlemen. That's all right.
I'm not weak.
It's okay.
Bet
But yeah, I mean that's gonna be happening. I mean, hopefully they have this for the PS5. Hopefully, like if they have this ready, you can just download it, get it ready for the PS5. 'Cause
Why?
Call of
Why?
Duty?
Just keep it on the PS4.
Call of
give me
Duty.
another. Actually, don't give me another Call of Duty game.
There's gonna be. They already announced
I'm
that they
okay-
are. They
I'm
already
okay
announced
with
that they
this
are.
just being the
I'm
Call
waiting
of
for the
Duty.
next Battlefield. Where's that at?
Not gonna
No,
happen.
nobody's ready for that.
Yeah, nobody.
I'm ready for that.
They stopped that.
Oh, so
It's
you're
not Battlefield?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's halted production right now.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Fuck. R.I.P.
Players news
What's
team.
good because when it comes back, it will be good. And
Yeah,
I
they'll-
think that's what Call of Duty needs to do. I think they just need to ride this out to the sunset, and then come back in 5 years with a new Call of Duty. And then
5 years of no Call of Duty.
Have you played Battlefield though?
They'll have this Call of Duty. Port this over to the PS5. Keep updating it like you've been updating it.
Jesus.
Update it like Fortnite updates, and then all of a sudden you'll get like
A
a
new one.
crazy Call of Duty, and everybody will be excited about it again.
Well, it did take
Have
like
you guys played Battlefield though?
Yeah.
Do you like that?
No.
Do you like it? What don't you like about it?
Too big, too open,
Too big, too open,
too slow.
too slow.
some maps are like that.
Is it
If
the
you-
kill streaks you're missing?
I mean, kill streaks are nice, but
Battlefield doesn't even have that big of a map.
no, it's pretty big maps.
No, yeah, if you play the ground war
No,
ones,
really?
they're pretty big. The ground war maps are pretty
Yeah,
big now.
ground war and shit.
Okay, you're playing one mode. You can say the same thing about any Call of Duty game. If you're playing the bigger mode, you're gonna get the bigger map.
What are you saying?
I don't know why I even said that to
Look.
you. Look, Battlefield is overall, I think, a much cleaner game, much smoother game than Call of Duty. There's a bunch of vehicles, way more interactive.
My take on it is, why do Adderall when crack's right there? You know what I mean? Why just go to the real thing?
I don't want
Smoke
the real thing. Sometimes I just want focus.
He's telling you to do crack right now.
I mean,
He's literally telling you to do crack.
Adderall is crack. You know,
No,
it's baby crack, substitute crack.
crack nonetheless.
Substitute
Why do Adderall when the real thing's right in there, right next
I've
door,
been-
ready
I
to
feel
party?
like-
You know what I mean?
Have you done Adderall before?
Just need a spoon.
You've never even done Adderall. What are you talking about? Why are you talking about like
Have you
done it before?
spazzing like Mr. Crocker and being
But if
called
I were
the
to do
N-word?
Adderall, I'd just skip it and go to crack.
Well, don't give me
Nah.
that baby shit. Give me that real shit. And then here.
Thank
You know why Battlefield's
That's
better?
what Call of Duty is.
I've never
Call
been
of
called
Duty's
the
crack.
N-word in Battlefield lobbies.
True. They're respectful in that lobby, right?
Real respectful.
They're gents
They're gents.
Someone
Good
said he
day,
could tell I
sir.
was black by the way my lips smacked together
in Battlefield.
in Call of Duty.
Oh yeah. No,
I've
Call of
seen
Duty is
that
definitely
shit.
toxic.
Never had that type of treatment in Battlefield. Way more user friendly. Everyone's kind of like respectable.
Damn.
Pussy.
Everyone's gentlemen.
Pussy.
Call of
Damn,
Duty,
Tambo.
No one's drop shotting you. They know how to use your weapons
where the
correctly.
racists play.
He's definitely.
So are
the
you
one
saying
that
are you
leads
saying you're
in
good in
Call of
Battlefield? Are you saying you're pretty
I'm
good?
good in all games I play. Don't get me
Duty.
wrong.
You're good. Oh
I'm
God.
good in all games I play.
Yeah, I
But
don't believe so.
Yeah.
I remember that time we played Apex.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
I carried.
No, you did not. He did nothing
That's
but.
kind of what I do.
So
in
is
Apex.
this a lying podcast now? You just lying now?
It's a live podcast.
Tombo, I ran 10
It's
miles
definitely
today.
a live
Bro,
podcast
no, I
here
hit the
every day
gym
at
for
7
3
p.m.
hours today, bro. I
Mixer.com/play
salads.
everything. I'm glad you're here. Keep watching.
Hey, you down to go for a jog after this?
I haven't
hell
jerked
dude.
off in
Since we're
months.
lying right now, might as well. Since we're lying, fuck yeah, dude.
Seem
I
a
got
little
a six-pack.
tense.
I know we're not lying
I
about that though.
He's lying. That's what happens when you lie. Things get
Oh, we're
tense.
lying.
But you know who was not lying, guys?
It's been less than a month. What?
I don't know. I'm just trying to get to the next bit of news.
Who's not lying, compa? Why you always
Sony.
lying?
Sony's not lying in how difficult and hard it is for them to kind of really price this PS5, guys. Sony is struggling with the PlayStation 5 price due to the costly parts. And this dog, I
I'm
swear
gonna
to
murder
God,
this fucking dog. You
There's
know
a
what I mean?
dog in the background, guys. You guys don't hear it, and we can't even edit this out, but we're live. You know what I'm talking
you
about?
know, if Sony still plans to undercut, I really hope that Xboxes are like $399. We got nothing to lose, and then Sony has no choice but to be all like $350. I'm like, yes.
Well, even then, that's
Yes.
still a lot, right? So there's components into the PS5 right now that's making the console pricey, right? So scarce components have pushed the manufacturing cost for Sony's next PlayStation to around $450 per unit. Now, if you take a look from history, right? PlayStation 4, it was about $370 to make, and they priced it at $399. No, what was it? How much was it, Mikey? You said it last time.
No, I didn't.
I thought you did.
Because I have no idea. Like I know a lot, but I have no idea what the.
Well,
the
luckily
cost
for
would
me, I have it
was.
right here.
Wait, PS3?
So PlayStation 4 released in 2013 at a retail price of $399, and it was estimated that it cost $381 to manufacture. So if history repeats itself, if it's costing right now to manufacture a PS5 at $450, people are saying, "Fuck, if it's $450, they're gonna probably make it $499."
Well, that's not true either because Sony has traditionally done undercut hardware, like taking a loss on hardware to make
No,
it up on
exactly. I mean,
software.
just
so
like you said, the
PS3 was a
PS4.
huge undercut because that should
That
have
shit
been
was
like
$600. Are you fucking kidding me? You
Yeah.
saying you still undercut that shit?
Mhm. They undercut the
God
actual cost of
damn,
the
I
hardware.
didn't even know
and then
about that
same with
one.
the Vita and the PSP.
Even if
Well, that's why
Sony
nobody
does
cares about
plan
the
to undercut the hardware and push software, I don't see them pushing shit. They're
What do you
not
mean?
pushing their first-person games. They're not pushing their exclusives right now.
About?
What game are they pushing right now?
They don't really. I mean, they have dream. Look, if
They're
you're using
dreams.
They're not
Dreams-
pushing
Look at-
dreams.
I know. Listen, if you're using dreams as an example,
I'm not using
and
dreams.
that's
I'm
the
just talking about
only thing.
example. What games are
They
pushing
pushed
right now?
Days Gone when it came out. Last of Us when it came out. Uncharted. I mean, they're making a goddamn movie of it. Like,
True.
it's not like they don't push their
games.
games. It's that sometimes there's an
They don't
anomaly
have
where
a lot of games
dreams.
to push on the PS5 though.
We don't even know yet.
Yeah, we
That's
don't
the
know
thing.
anything
So yeah,
about it, yeah.
no one's pushing anything on the PS5.
I heard
because
there's a
we don't
rumor
know.
that all the there was gonna be like no
Godfall,
PS5
I think, is the only
exclusives.
one.
They were gonna be still backwards compatible on the PS4. A
Right.
rumor. I heard
Cool.
that.
I mean,
Godfall's the only
I
one.
can see that too, but at that point, there's no games to push at that point
Why would they undercut the hardware?
because people are still gonna buy the system.
Yeah.
I mean, again,
I was
I
reading
don't-
some comments of James. I was reading some comments and whatever, and the people were saying, "I don't care if the PS5 is $600. I'll still buy it."
I mean, I'm still gonna
If-
cop regardless.
If it's
I
$600,
support
what do you go to just? I mean, at that
I
point,
don't
you might as
think
well. I mean, once
I'd
it starts
cop.
reaching that price limit, I'm like,
$700.
you
I'd
might as well
cop.
build a PC.
No, you
I'm
won't.
doing that too, but I'd cop.
Not if Xbox came in the way.
Xbox has the power right now to fuck Sony over.
I'd wait for the price to
Imagine
drop.
if
I
the
ain't gonna lie to you,
Xbox
though.
Series X wasn't their next gen; it was just another iteration, and then they announced the price for it, and Sony's like,
Fuck, dude.
$300. All right, $250, and then all of a sudden, fucking, they're like, here's our next generation.
I know.
How you just gonna take what I said and run with it?
What are you talking? No. Because on yours, it was that they said this price, and then it went undercut. What I said was the Xbox Series X that they announced was not Xbox Series, whatever
You guys
the fuck
hearing
they
this?
call
This
it.
is capitalism.
Oh my god.
This is.
Capitalism.
Did you forget what month it was, Mikey? Just taking the good ideas.
Relax, baby. It's a joke.
I am relaxed.
But see, so yeah, do you guys see? I mean, the estimated cost of $450. Sony has, Microsoft has the power to kind of really just fuck them over if they
I
want
mean, it
to.
wouldn't really fuck them over necessarily.
I still think it's gonna be $500 for both. I think Microsoft's
Somebody's
gonna be
getting
theirs for
fucked.
$500, and I think Sony's gonna be for $500 too.
I don't know. I think Sony saw how well that worked last
That
time.
$400 price or what?
That that just the undercutting.
That's true.
That I don't know, and I don't know. It's so that I love shit like this, where it's like I don't know which way it's gonna go, and I don't know if they'll actually hold their word in terms of like undercutting, or if they're. I mean, they're trying to undercut. They never said they were officially gonna undercut them no matter what, but. It's gonna. I mean, here's the thing: Xbox One or Series X or whatever the fuck they call it. I hate. God, so bad with names.
Series X. Just call it SX. Xbox.
The Xbox
SX.
SX. Well, I like that.
Real
You
smooth,
should work
right?
at Microsoft.
You know, I'm here.
So
Back in
Xbox
flowers.
He's dressed
SX
up nicely too.
is the same hardware, essentially. So it's they're both going to be in the ballpark. I mean that's just the reality of it.
Imagine the holidays. I mean,
Am I spending $1,000
the
this
holidays.
year?
That's exactly what I was thinking right now. Am I
I
spending
just
$1,000?
realized that. Am I going to be spending $1,000 this year? Plus 15 probably.
What I'm gonna do more than likely
What the fuck are you buying?
both the consoles because that's what I'm thinking.
Oh.
consoles.
But yeah, I said that weird. Consoles, right? Both consoles. I'm probably gonna buy the PlayStation first, pay it off, then get the Xbox. Because I mean, obviously, we talked about the Xbox and the idea of there's not gonna be an Xbox One X exclusive.
Here's the thing.
So if that's the case for me, I'm just gonna wait and play it out until I can afford it and not afford probably.
You
Pay it
can
off
afford it.
comfortably.
Shut up.
I know that's what I said that
Just
wrong.
buy
Which-
both. Because I'm going to
I'd
buy
buy-
whatever one. I'm going to buy them both.
How
And
about
whatever
this?
one comes out first. And that's what I'm going to be playing for.
I'm
the
not gonna
first
buy
time,
it, but
because
there's
it
no
came out
point.
first. Like, that's just. I feel like a lot of people are like that, too.
If
Like,
you had the
whatever comes
Xbox
out
right
first.
now, what would you be playing
Halo.
right now?
Facts.
A lot more than I could say than for PlayStation because I have no idea what they're coming, like, what they have.
Preach.
Now, I'm not saying they don't have anything. That'd be a very interesting rumor if they don't have anything because I think they're fucked if they do.
Because I just feel like that's just a hard time.
Because at
For
that point,
anybody
then
to
people
play.
will be like, I got Last of Us. I got Ghost of Tsushima. I got, like, all this shit. It's like, I don't need to buy it yet because there's nothing on it. You need to have something that makes people go, I want that. Especially if Xbox is making all their games cross-compatible. Then there'd really be... Then I could just buy an Xbox AD, all digital, whatever they call it.
Here's Microsoft. Buy an Xbox. We support you.
The all digital. Not your new one, though.
I'd buy an X. To play Halo Infinite.
Yeah, for $300.
Why would you
$400.
buy?
Fuck yeah.
So you're telling me you're gonna
No,
buy
it
a
probably
Save
go down.
$200.
So you're telling me you're gonna buy a whole new
Exactly.
console just so you cannot finish
I'd
games?
buy my PlayStation 5 and I'd buy my Xbox to not finish the
got it.
games.
Did you even hear me?
I repeated
No,
what
he
you said.
put it in.
Okay, cool. That's good. Don't worry about it.
Now you got nothing to say.
No, I just
Punk
want to
bitch.
give you guys an update of why the dog's barking. The neighbor, because we know him, he said, "Hey,
Fucking knows
the guys
everybody.
next door that there's a possum outside, and that's why the dog is barking." So the dog's doing its duty of protecting the
Wait, you just
household.
know?
That there's a possum.
You asked?
outside. No, he literally just hit me up out of the blue. Like he just said, "Hey."
Is he watching us right now?
I don't think so. I think he just knows Tuesday 7:00. You know, because he's a
Oh,
real
I
true one.
appreciate you.
He knows, and he just gives a heads up. Like, "Hey man, that's why the dog's barking."
Oh, that's all good.
I just think
We're a
you
shit
want
show
to-
operation over here.
Either that, or he's like, "No noise complaints, dog. Fuck."
Honestly, bro, I was literally about to call the dog pound.
Shut up.
Anyway.
Bro,
What's the number right now?
Look,
What's the number? What's the number?
Look
What's
at the number. Look, animal shelter.
Fucker almost did.
Look, I joke about skinning dogs live on air, but that's an asshole.
Tambo,
move.
you're a piece of shit.
I don't
That's
know.
a piece of shit move, Tambo.
I got fucking content to do, bro.
You
Who
got
is this man?
content?
Cancel
Fuck you
him.
mean?
Boo.
That's
I
my
mean, you cancel me, you cancel the podcast.
that's my producer. I fuck with that. Yes,
That's
sir.
very good. Appreciate that.
I mean,
Eliminate the fucking
Oh, but
the
you
problem.
said it. Never mind.
We solve
I won't
problems
do
around
this.
here, right, Tambo?
yes, sir.
Yes, indeed.
It's all good. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be this wait and see thing is really like, God damn, who makes the first move? Who blinks the eye first? Like,
Look, I really hope Xbox does the asshole move and sells their hardware for really cheap, and then Sony has no choice but to just undercut them because that's Sony's plan. So,
I think they won't undercut them. I think they can probably just match it.
what if they sell the SX for $399 and Sony's still gonna keep it at $450? Fuck no.
No, I think they can do $399. They won't undercut, but they'll do $399.
Match it. Hey, that's perfectly fine too. It's way better than $450.
Because guess what? Now I won't spend $1,000. I'll spend $900. Ha ha.
Boom.
But taxes will fuck me, and then I'll be paying $1,000.
Maybe 45 more bucks. You're still.
I gotta get that Best Buy card ready.
I'm broke. Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm not broke.
Tax season
I
come
can
back,
afford
pay
it.
off all your credit cards,
Yep.
baby, and then put one on hold.
That's very true. And it's funny
Real
because
shit.
we're talking about Xbox now because Xbox, getting to the next bit of news, is that Xbox does not see PlayStation as its real competitor. Did you guys hear what this guy said?
This is the most laughable fucking thing.
Why? Why is this laughable?
Just because it's just simply not true.
So
Stadia is more. Stadia is the fucking competitor you're worried about.
Yeah, dude.
The fucking people who couldn't even launch with a game.
So
like,
what we're referencing to is Microsoft as a cloud, kind of their cloud-based gaming in the larger technology landscape. There are companies out there
skip
like
around. Google,
Google, like Amazon that have these kind of platforms. Amazon has Twitch. Obviously, Google has Stadia, cloud gaming based and things like that. And Spencer seems that the key feature for company going forward is going to be not direct console competition, but more of the cloud. And he said, I don't want to be in a fight over format wars with these guys while Amazon and Google are focusing on how to get gaming to 7 billion people around the world. Ultimately, that's the goal. According to protocol, Spencer mentioned Microsoft is willing to cooperate with Nintendo and Sony on initiatives like allowing gamers on the various companies' systems to play with and one against another. So yeah, he's just saying, yeah, long-term wise, they're not in the same race with Sony. They're in the race with Amazon and Stadia to be cloud gaming based.
cool. I'm gonna go play basketball with the fucking kids down the street and fucking kick their ass. Like what? Like you're in a completely different league.
I think
Yeah, they might kick my ass. That's bad now.
No, yeah, they'll beat your ass. But that's the idea.
I mean,
They're just straight up saying like, yeah, they're not the real competition. The real competition is Amazon. That kind of like Mike is saying, it is kind of a bold thing to say.
No, it's
to
a
say
dumb.
shit.
It's. I don't know if that's them trying to like get in Sony's head or whatever, but it's like, if you're trying to play in that league, yeah, of course you're gonna win. Of course you're gonna win.
It kind
Those
of goes to the
knuckleheads
question.
over there.
Yeah. No, it goes back to that question that we've always talked about: is cloud gaming based the future of it? They're putting a lot of companies, Amazon, Google, Xbox, they're putting their money on that it is. Sony, I don't know if they're being hard headed or maybe they have something in the works that we don't know. That's saying, hey, cloud gaming is going to be the future, and we just haven't announced it yet.
Google has never made a video game, and
Yeah, you're right.
Google's never made a video game in their life.
But they made a console,
Oh, and
and it's
listen.
called Stadia.
yeah, and listen,
And guess what? It's not doing too fucking good.
and Amazon is barely putting out a video game for the first time.
Yeah.
They know nothing about the video game business, either one of them. And it's like, I feel like Papa John saying they don't know about the pizza business. They're not in the pizza game, you know what I mean?
yeah.
But they're not in the game business. Like Stadia barely works. Like
It barely does work.
and when it does work, it's not good.
And it's funny because like
and
the
there's
way
nothing to play, and the way they marketed it was just a disaster. And the choices that they made were a disaster. They could have set themselves up for so much more success than they did, and they just didn't. And the fact that they're like, oh, these are our big. I get the like sentiment in terms of like they're trying to get games everywhere. Sony, let's not forget, in 2012 they bought Gaikai.
Gaikai we keep forgetting
for a
about that.
huge lump sum of money. I think it was like I don't know if you want to look this up, Tambo, real quick. Sony Gaikai acquisition, like how much they bought them for. It was a couple billion.
One, yeah.
And at the time, Sony was hemorrhaging money. Like their stocks were like in the like $20 range. Like they were like not doing good.
Yeah.
And they invested in that company. Like Sony has the infrastructure, they just have to implement it. Like, and that would make a lot more sense to be like, hey. Like Sony all of a sudden comes out with like a streaming competitor to the xCloud, right?
Yeah.
I would have a lot more confidence in Sony being able to deliver on something like that than I would Google or like Amazon. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, what are we talking about here? And they have a hard actual physical console. So it's like, if you don't want it, cool. You still get to play games. You're not fucked over. And if you do want it and you don't want to buy the console and you want to pay $20 a month or whatever it is, then here's this option. It comes installed on every smart TV you buy. Like,
what was literally the last thing we heard of that company though?
Gaikai?
Yeah. What was the last thing?
I mean,
we
they've been
heard
folded into
besides
Sony.
the
I
purchase.
thought they were all in one.
What was their last big thing that they focused on?
I mean, what happens when a company buys a company is it just dissolves into Sony. So I mean,
so what? So
they're just working on Sony's streaming side. Like that company is just Sony's streaming side.
Jesus.
So in terms of something like
PlayStation Now, that they
PlayStation Now, which has gotten significantly better, but again, it's something where it's like the infrastructure is there. When was the last time you played PlayStation Now?
Yesterday.
Around the first time I got my PlayStation back in
I haven't touched PlayStation Now ever.
2016.
Yeah. So I'm saying it's gotten better from then.
Don't trust it.
I don't play PlayStation Now.
Don't trust
I don't
it.
trust
But
it.
that's the thing with the streaming stuff too. It's like it's a difficult feat to tackle. And like I said, I don't think the knuckleheads at Google or Amazon are gonna be the ones to tackle
But
it.
they have the cash cow to keep it going. They have the
Sure,
cash cow to kind of
Sony
just keep
is
throwing money in there.
Significantly
Not
wealthy
really
as well.
$1 billion,
Yes.
$1 trillion company like Google.
Not a $1 trillion company, but
Billion.
you really think that Google is gonna throw
That
everything
much money
into
in
this?
it.
Because if that was the case, then Google, what was their social media would have taken off? Google, whatever. What?
Hangouts?
No, Google Hangout, not Hangouts. What's the social media? Google Plus.
Google.
I think it was
yeah,
Google
I think it
Plus.
was.
That would have taken off. Like you can make things and you can pour tons of money into it, but it doesn't
Google
mean people
Plus?
are gonna use it or like
I thought
it.
was Hangout.
Like like YouTube, they didn't make that. They bought that.
True.
Yeah.
It's like, what are we doing here? Like everything that's been successful from Google has been bought
And it's funny for him to say like, "Hey, it's gonna be cloud gaming based."
or stolen.
It's gonna be cloud gaming based, but you still have to buy hardware, kind of like Phil Spencer.
To be honest, I'd even say Amazon could probably get it done more than fucking Google. Like
Yeah.
at least they have the ideas,
And they
like,
have,
and they come up with original stuff.
I know Bezos, he got throw money in there real quick.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's ridiculous to say the least that anybody has faith in Google on.
I mean, truly though, like, I mean, if there is anybody in that gaming world trying to make games, whether it be Amazon, Google, PlayStation, it's funny how you could just selectively choose and pick those. Hey, those two guys, those are my competitors.
Yeah, because
Like you have
good.
Sony, who's been on your ass, has been on top of your ass all this time.
Because if you choose the two guys that's not a competition with, then you look good.
Yeah.
If you're like, oh, I'm not even trying. It's
Like you said, you could beat-
I'm not even trying. I'm not even trying with them. But these guys I'm beating and I'm trying with them.
Yeah.
No. That's
You're
not
hyping
how
yourself
it works.
up. You're hyping yourself up.
It's not how it works,
Yeah.
sir.
Well, for Phil Spencer, it does because he really thinks that those guys are going to be the competitors just because, like you kind of were saying, their infrastructure, they have it to kind of play along with their iCloud gaming service and the idea of iCloud gaming.
I saw not iCloud, but yeah, I get you.
I know.
It's Apple. But
Apple, hey, arcade games, bro. Arcade games.
That's the one thing that's interesting to me as well is, or at least I saw on Twitter that now they're not backtracking, but they're like, oh, we're kind of worried about, like, I forgot what article was. I wish I sent it to you, but it was like, oh, we're not a wait and see approach, almost like what Sony said about them, but like we're interested, or we're trying to see what Sony's doing first. Article something about that. I only read the headline, but then somebody quote tweeted like, oh, I thought Google and Amazon was your competition. Like, now you're going back on what you're saying.
You gotta go back to the thing. I mean, you gotta cover your ass. If you're gonna say something, you gotta back it up. And this wasn't a smart move by Phil Spencer to kind of just say that, because at the end of the day, they're losing a battle right now, and it's up to the next gen to kind of really correct that or fix it, to kind of hopefully get back on top of the gaming mantra, get back on top, being the innovators, being those game changers. Because right now they've been playing catch up for like the past 5 years, and hopefully it comes into fruition this holiday season when that Xbox One X series comes out. And we all go broke and spend damn near $1,000 this holiday season, because we're the kind of people who say, yeah, I need it and I want that now.
Yeah, I gotta start getting my bank account ready for that.
Yeah, we kind of
I
have
just
to.
realized that right now, like on this episode, I'm gonna have to spend $1,000.
Yeah.
Prepped. I don't know about $1,000. You know what I mean? But I'm prepped to spend at least $6.
Dollars?
Well, yeah, because he has to pay $200 to Mikey still. So
Oh yeah.
on top of that, so
That's the whole thing.
I don't know. Paying that much for games that you're not gonna beat, it's kind of crazy to me.
Yeah.
Can you?
You know all about that though, right?
I'm all about hyping games up that I don't play. That's my thing.
But then you buy them first day.
Oh, all the time. You know, it's the game that I'm gonna buy day one and probably not play for a long time. Animal Crossing. I'm super excited for Animal Crossing. Probably gonna play for like a couple days, and I'm like, all right, my island is done. I'm just bare nothing.
So you're gonna touch it, fill it, and then put it back?
Don't compare me to you.
Your flowers it.
I'm a
I
flower.
mean, use
Hey,
it.
I'm
Don't do me like
flowers
that.
it.
Don't do me
Flowers
like
it.
that. Don't
flowers
use me
it,
as a
baby.
verb. Get that out of here.
Next T-shirt.
Hey, we're gonna flowers it.
Nah. We just late bloomers.
But we won't use this shirt. Okay,
Use what?
never mind.
What are you saying?
Nothing. I said if we're gonna put your face on a shirt.
And profit of it.
Exactly. 10% will go to you. So you could pay
10%.
off. So you could pay off the
It's
new.
my
console.
name.
Flowers is flowers.
Yeah, it's like a
But
flower.
not when it's your name.
Are you gonna copyright flowers.com right now?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a flower though.
If it was my
It's
face
an
on it, I
object.
sure
You can't
would.
really
$200.
copyright it.
But if it had my face on it,
Okay.
It costs $200.
Well, you use a likeness and then do like NCAA and don't pay you.
Yeah, we could do is really.
Well,
like,
NCAA it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, NCAA it. They're fine.
We'll get at that.
I'd still sue. I'd find a way.
It's all good. But yeah, other than that, do you guys
Where
have anything else to
there's a
add? Anything
will.
else? Don't forget, guys, we are live right now. If you have any questions, throw them in the chat. Tambo's right there looking at your sparks, letting us know when you guys are talking, obviously, and appreciate you guys liking, sharing. Don't forget to go ahead and do all that for us and make us go on top of Mixer.com, man. We're trying to be on top. We're trying to do things, trying to do big things.
And if you're not watching live, sharing sparks, helping us get into that algorithm, tip in, all that good stuff, you are watching us on youtube.com/play everything and podcast services, Spotify, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, all in your ear holes. So we appreciate you as well. And you can send questions to the podcast if you have them to playeverythingpodcasts@gmail.com or comment down below on that YouTube section. Let's see some of that
Sure.
love. I appreciate it. I always like jumping in there talking to you.
One quick, just a topic that we could kind of close it out on is something really quick conversation, because Flowers really want to talk about this. He wanted to let you guys know that Diablo and Overwatch might be getting animated TV adaptations.
I thought that was a we thing.
That was a you thing. That was a Flowers thing. And it is a we thing because I'm actually
Before we
But
started, he was
flowers
like,
thing in the good way,
And exactly,
not
like I
the
said,
bad way.
I'm doing that thing where you have an idea, but I take it, so I get the credit. I'm doing that right now.
capitalism.
But no, that idea, that so Flowers sent a cool
Yeah,
article.
so Overwatch and what is it, Diablo getting a animated adaptation, which I think Overwatch is long overdue for that. Like they pretty much,
I've always liked their shorts.
yeah, they pretty
Their
much
shorts are
literally
fucking
lay the
great.
blueprint for all of like the whole lore and everything. So it's
Yeah.
about time. I think that'd be super dope, especially coming out with the new Overwatch 2, giving people even a bigger reason. And I know they just got a whole exclusive deal with Activision Blizzard on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Post everything on YouTube, the all animated series plus like the Overwatch League, like they'd make a lot of money. Like it's definitely like a no-brainer. It should have been done.
Would you prefer animated or live action? Because the last video game adaptation is probably The Witcher, and they did that right. It is live action.
I
So
mean,
what do you
how would you
prefer,
live? What would be this? I mean, you could have a story. I guess I wouldn't say that, but
It'd be hard and like difficult.
who would you
as fuck.
cast? Like, yeah, that'd be a lot of money just getting
Get
like,
a Harambe looking ass dude.
CGI and effects
Yeah.
and shit. Like,
I think
you
they
have
could do
to
it for
have-
Diablo or some other games. Like, let me ask you that: what would be another great? I mean, just on top of your head, it's kind of hard to put this on you guys, but a video game adaptation you'd want to see turn into
a live
a
action
TV show
or
or
just
any
a
kind of
develop-
video game studio game that you would like
I'd
to
like
see
to
turn
see
into.
the Clash of Clans. I think Clash of Clans definitely has something to roll with if they had like an adaptation. They already make kind of shorts already, to be honest with you. But if they kind of turn
Clash
that
of
into a
fucking
series,
Clans? Are you kidding me?
yeah,
Is
that's
this
bro.
a fucking answer?
That's your fucking
that's my answer.
I was expecting something bigger than that, but you hit me with the Clash of Clans.
Like what?
Like a Nickelodeon. You hit me with the Nick Jr. type show. Like, you fucking kidding me?
Clash of Clans? What you mean?
Like a Nick
Fuck
dope.
Jr.
You're the motherfucker that came up with the
Billions
emoji
downloads.
movie in the fucking in the boardroom, dog.
Hey,
You know what people want to
definitely
see?
hit expectations,
Fucking
didn't it?
little fucking faces that
Yeah.
you send people in text messages. Let's make a story around
Let me
that
get a
in the
poop
shit emoji. People really want to see that shit emoji.
All right, what y'all
Out
want to see?
there
What do you
doing
want to see?
things.
What do you want to see?
Truthfully, if there was me, I mean, a Zelda.
Truthfully, Zelda?
A
Really?
I feel like we
little
talked about
game.
this 1,000 times.
A Zelda game or a Zelda movie or
Right?
a TV show?
I think a TV show would be. I mean, after The Witcher, the way they did The Witcher.
So you want to see the Zelda story told once again, but what?
Yes.
Animated?
Would they actually change the story for this one?
Probably not.
Or
What do
would
you
it be
mean?
the same thing?
Ganondorf's always gonna be there, Doc. What you mean? There's
Right.
gonna be a Triforce getting.
Zelda
know,
gets
get all that shit.
stolen.
What about you, Mikey?
Sounds like
What
Mario to
about
me.
you? What about
Um,
you?
Oh,
huh?
they should make a Mario one.
They should make a Mario.
Ooh, and what they could do is they could just change the
Do you remember the
character skins, and it would be the same thing.
What about?
Nah.
I want the Mario Brothers, the real
don't want
live
that.
action.
I don't want that.
No, nobody wants that.
Do you remember the live action Mario
Besides
from
Andres.
back?
What was it?
The live action Mario they did like in the 80s
Yeah,
or
Super
90s.
Mario Brothers, bro.
That shit was fucking funny.
Yeah, dog.
They did like a rap.
How
Was
coked
it the
out do you
rap?
think he was on that?
They had
John
to be
Leguizamo.
so high to do this.
Just fucking
It's the
snort
Mario
lines
Bros.
in between
Da-da-da-da.
lines.
Like they remember they did as a rap. Chat if they had. I'm trying to look it up on YouTube right now because that shit was so fucking funny to me. But
Good
what would
times.
you, Mikey? What would yours?
I'm gonna see that Sly Cooper TV show come to reality. I've heard a lot about that. I really want to see that actually become a thing. I like shows like that. I think Sony has a lot of great properties for TV shows, and that is one of them. I think an Uncharted like live action show would be
I
really
thought they
fun
already
too.
said something about Uncharted.
No, it's a movie, unfortunately. And it's like lost like 19 directors. It's cool. I'm just talking. It's good.
I would have said Tomb Raider, but that's already been done.
Yeah. What are you doing? What are we doing here?
I
They
really
can't hear
wanted
that.
to look this. I know they can't hear, but I just really want to see it.
Why'd you play it on stream?
Now we're gonna get copyright.
Oh fuck, we're fucked. Goddamn Nintendo, stop it. But Sly Cooper would be really one of the good ones. So I feel like
I think like a funny, like Uncharted like show would like a suspense, like action, but like there's also a
But-
comedy aspect of it. That would be really cool as well.
I kind of go back. Maybe there was like an animated version of Clash of Clans. That wouldn't be that. It wouldn't be horrible.
No, it
Don't
would
try
be.
to ride my fucking
No,
coattails,
it would
bitch.
be bad.
You wasn't on it fucking 5 seconds ago.
No. Let's stop. Like.
I
beating
tried to
around
sugarcoat
it.
and nibbling around
I'm
the
sorry.
edges.
You want to be real? That stupid.
It would be. It would
That's
be a
a
bad
horror
show.
Right here,
show.
look at Clash of Clans shorts.
No, I'd rather watch Overwatch.
Amazing.
Shorts. They're
It
so
would
much
be a
better.
garbage show that you wake up and you can't go back to sleep. It's 4 a.m. You open the Breyers ice cream in the middle of the night. You know what I mean? You're tired out of your mind and you turn on the television.
What am I watching?
And it's Nick at Night and it's Clash of Clans going. You
There
got
you go.
nothing better to do.
That's
Thoughts are just
exactly-
ending it right there.
Where's that
It's
one
a
guy
long
that
day.
said like the guy in the red shirt looks like he has diabetes? Where's that view? I missed
know
that
what I mean?
guy. Because
But-
no one's gonna be doing that.
It's
right?
okay. If you're in the chat, guys, let us know what
No.
you guys would think would be a great TV show adaptation
And then
or
the
a live
George
action. whatever
Lopez
it is.
intro for some reason is
Oh.
blaring loud.
Dad, those were the days. I love that George Lopez show.
How's it go?
Oh yeah. No, that's not Kool-Aid Man.
Fake.
Just a low rider.
You're a fake
Come on.
Mexican. Get the fuck out of here.
I
Get
forgot.
it.
Your boy forgot.
You
okay?
can't forget,
I never
man.
had Nick at Night.
Because you
All
gotta
right.
just pass the churro, lick it and pass it. You
No.
fucking break.
Lick it and
Lick
pass
it.
it.
Pass it. Mexican code.
You bite
That's
it.
why I'm a big fan.
Whoa,
Mexican
nice.
Coke does hit.
It's gonna be this week's episode.
Mine will top you guys because you didn't even ask mine.
What?
Can I lick
GTA.
yours?
Dumbo, what is you gonna be your
GTA.
GTA, that could be literally
That's
any
Narcos.
movie.
That's Narcos.
That's
Right,
fucking
Liberty City.
NCSI.
Yeah, you can literally say that's any
No,
movie.
like
mean?
you gotta make it like how you play.
Yeah,
so, you know, you go
Narcos.
pick up these hookers and then you fucking.
That you're describing Narcos right now.
Tombo.
No,
Tombo,
Narcos is Narcos. GTA is GTA.
Tombo.
Oh my
I got a
God.
great idea.
No, we're
God.
not doing fucking Crash Team.
No.
whatever that thing is
Listen,
called.
you and me are gonna go
That'd
down.
be dumb too.
We're gonna be the camera
No.
crew.
No,
We're gonna go down to my dad's trailer, and we're just gonna
Trevor?
film.
Trevor.
Listen,
They
we're gonna,
already did that.
we're gonna film a day in his life, and we're
I
gonna
did
pitch it
that.
as a Grand Theft Auto show.
Jesus. And it's only one perspective. It's always gonna be his.
Trevor.
Just him living in the trailer, eating oranges, maybe doing blow. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. You
That'd
know,
be dope.
picking
And
up
you guys
Uber,
can have like
talking to the raccoons.
B-real with the drone. You kind of put it above the park
That I'll watch that.
into the
I'll watch that.
clouds.
All the music is gonna be done
Acoustically.
vocally through us.
It could be like 3 a.m. and then on the TV it's playing like some fucking Clash of fucking Royale.
He's eating
little-
Briar's ice cream. They could have blown his brains out. And then a knock at the door happens, and he gets pulled back into the life of crime. We got one more heist. Grand Theft Auto. Stay tuned.
No views.
Sundays at 9.
Send
No
it.
view.
Let's
2
do the
years
pilot.
later, 0
We're gonna
views.
do the pilot. We're gonna create it, and then we're gonna send it out to all the
We're going to
studios.
sell out on Netflix.
And then we're gonna fucking get sold to Netflix. We're gonna get a 12-episode run.
And then I'm going to get my sitcom I always wanted.
What? Thank you
is
guys
he talking
for
about?
tuning in on this live episode of Invite Only right here on Play Everything.
Or this non-live
It's
episode.
on live where you can
Either
watch
one.
10
It
o'clock.
could be one.
Friday.
Which one do you choose?
Catch it there. But thank you guys in the chat. Thank you guys for talking. Thank you guys for throwing those sparks in. Tambo, give those last shout outs to the people who threw in sparks.
We got Rayman, Clutch, and that's about it.
Boy
Ooh.
Clutch, appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share this, put it out in the world for us. Share it on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, whatever it is. Make sure you go ahead and do that for us. And obviously, like I said, we drop this episode. If you didn't catch it live, we drop it on Fridays, 10 a.m. on youtube.com/play everything. And anywhere you can listen to an audio podcast. We got you on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify. We're there. We're there for you to go ahead.
All
and-
the important
all
ones.
up in your ear. So we appreciate you guys. I am going to be your host again, Compa Andres. Oh my God. You're doing that because you know we're going to do a carne asada right after
Yeah,
this,
bro.
huh?
I'm
Yeah,
real
we're
excited for this
fucking doing
barbecue.
this.
Get down.
Then obviously these beautiful people got That Kid Flowers holding it down. Go ahead and follow him on
What's
Twitter
up? Do it. Do
at
it
That
now.
Kid Flowers.
Leave now and just follow me.
And then obviously Supercuts over here. Mike Doherty. You need to go
Thank
to
you
Supercuts. When
again.
was the last time you went to Supercuts?
Stay tuned. Grand Theft Auto. Not Sundays at 9.
Dang, he just said you're
Coming
looking
your-
rusty.
Huh?
You need to
Looking
go to.
rusty.
You need to
That's
go to
just my
Supercuts.
brand, you know?
Hit the shop.
I give you shit about looking like that homeless guy that one time, but my brand is just looking like a human trash can all day. You know what I mean?
Down by the river. It's all good. And then obviously Tambo holding it down on the board. Thank you, Tambo.
Yes, sir.
Follow him at Tambo Vlogs. And obviously our channel right here, mixer.com/play everything, youtube.com/play everything. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. We'll catch you guys next time.
Don't cut Tombo. Go ahead and leave us a review on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play.
Those reviews. Let us know that we do good.
Say it with your chest.
You know
we
what
do
I mean?
good.
I'm just.
We do
I mean,
gooder.
I feel like this is post. Okay, this is post game now. Okay, see you later.